The first time I saw a drone, I was so mesmerized and excited. I had just finished film school and saw this flying camera in the sky and knew it was going to change the way videos were made into the future. So I went to get my drone license so excited, and they taught me how to read weather maps and aeronautical charts. I didn't want to be an actual pilot, I just wanted to fly drones. They teach you how to technically fly drones in a traditional way, up, down, yaw, but this was not what I signed up for. I wanted to fly my drone in a creative way. Yeah, you need to understand all the rules and all that, but they don't teach you how to fly your drone like a filmmaker. So here I am talking about the 5 must-have drone filmmaking rules if you want to be a pro drone pilot. Number 1 is shutter speed. Now, shutter speed is sometimes forgotten, especially if you have a drone that has a fixed aperture. This means the only way you can correctly expose your shot is by cranking up your shutter speed. Do not do this. This is the biggest rookie error. You want to keep your shutter speed at double your frame rate. So if you're shooting at 25 frames per second, your shutter speed should be 50. It's pretty simple. So to be able to do this, you're going to need ND filters to bring your exposure down. This will give you a much more cinematic, smooth looking shot that is more pleasing to the human eye. If you don't do this, your footage will look jittery and just nasty. Number 2 is shooting style. Now this is what is going to make your footage look different to old mate Dave down the road. You need to fly with purpose and style. Don't launch your drone into infinity and then buzz around like a crazy person. You should at least have some standard drone moves you have in mind to execute. The basics include the push in, the pull out, the tilt up, tilt down, parallax, tracking shots, and my favorite, the top down reveal. You should be utilizing these in your drone videos and trying to perfect them. Number 3 is shoot smooth. This is one of the most obvious things that sets off alarm bells to let everyone know you're a beginner drone pilot, and that is this. Don't do this, mate. This doesn't look good. It's fine if you're reframing and setting up for a shot, but never ever put this in a video. Don't even show your mum this shit.
Never ever.
You need to fly smooth with no sudden movements. This will keep the viewer engaged in your content. The moment you move or jerk suddenly, the moment is ruined. Number 4 is don't shoot in auto. Now this might also seem pretty obvious to some people, but just by tapping that little camera in the corner and going from auto to pro mode, you have now unlocked the next level. You now have full control over all of your settings and your drone won't auto expose for you. If you are doing this, this is just not acceptable. You need to learn how to expose your drone footage correctly, and you will only do that by trying this for yourself. Use the histogram, it'll help you. This will tell you all about your image. If it's too far to the left, it's too dark. And if it's too far to the right, it's too bright. Try and keep the majority of your histogram in the middle. Number 5 is sharpness. A sharper image isn't always a more detailed image. When you have an over-sharpened image, it looks unprofessional and cheap. Professional cinema cameras have 0 sharpness straight out of camera, and if needed, it's added in post-production. I suggest you also do this with your drone footage. If you have the option, turn down your sharpness in the drone settings. Having the sharpness turned right up in the drone can cause strobing on rooftops or in high detailed areas like trees, which we do not want. This will not make your drone footage cinematic. Don't worry that your image is going to look fuzzy. Trust me, it won't. All drones have way too much sharpness straight out of the box. Now, these are just some of the biggest filmmaking mistakes I've seen. There are so many more. And if you want to take your drone filmmaking seriously and to the next level, make sure you check out the ultimate online drone filmmaking course, Drone Creator Pro, which is launching soon. We have a bucket load of tutorials just like this one to help you get the most out of your drone, take your skills to the next level, and start making money and building a successful business with your drone. So make sure you sign up using the link in the description to be one of the first to get early access and receive an early bird discount. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Hooroo.